plug and play crypto. Knowing what to look for in the white paper is so important to making informed decisions. Let's take a look at a white paper so we know what to look for to make these informed decisions. And I'm going to be utilizing the PLANETWATCH white paper for demonstration. Hey, this is Rochelle and welcome to Multiple Passive Streams of Income. If you already read white papers, this video isn't for you. But most people don't read white papers, and they are so important to evaluating plug and play opportunities. The amount of pages contained in a white paper can be daunting. So I hope the information in this video allows you to pinpoint and focus on the data that pertains to making a passive income. Because frankly speaking, that's what many of us actually care about. Now, before we dive into the PLANETWATCH white paper, let's discuss external considerations that weigh heavily on the outcome of these plug and play opportunities. First, timing is everything. The early adopters take the most risk, but if everything goes right, the early adopters reap the most rewards. So the timing, the when you get involved in these opportunities is very important. Another external consideration is the global chip shortage that we are currently experiencing. So getting devices is usually not immediate and can take many months to receive. So that adds more uncertainty to our decision making. Even if we can buy a device immediately, it most likely will have to be bought at a premium. And that premium will move our break-even point further away. Now, most crypto projects have a white paper. The white paper is a detailed document that lays out how the project plans to grow and monetize itself. It includes information about the people behind the projects and their credentials, the intention of the project, how they will fund the project, how they will release their crypto to people who join the project, also known as tokenomics. There's usually a halving schedule and details about saturation points. Now I'm going to get into more details because I know that was a mouthful. Now, I know most people will not take the time to read a white paper, but if you take the time to understand the tokenomics and the saturation information given in the white paper, this will be crucial to your decision making. The tokenomics will tell you how many coins will be available to the participants of the project. It will also tell you the schedule and the amounts that will be released. So as you can see, the PLANETWATCH token supply is 4,500,000,000. What? Yup, that's what it is. And of that 4,500,000,000 planets, 225 million of them were allotted to PLANETWATCH from the beginning. So that's money to set up the infrastructure, salaries, research and development. Then 2 million planets were rewarded during the test phase. So that leaves 4,273,000,000 planets to be rewarded after launching. The halving schedule shows how many planet coins will be released each year. So for PLANETWATCH, the first 4 years show they will release 534,125,000 planets on a yearly basis. And then when it gets into the 5th year, which is the first halving, that means half of the total from year 1 through 4, total planets will be available to be earned. And this halving will occur on specific years in this 30-year schedule. Now, the good thing about halving is that the price of the coin usually increases. And we know from Bitcoin and helium that this is usually the case. Now, this project has 4 sensor types. So the white paper shows you the breakdown of the release of the coins per device. The white paper further breaks down the yearly numbers and tells you the daily amount of tokens that can be earned. This is the tokenomics that we need to know to make an informed decision. The white paper goes on to explain more about the device location. Not all the devices are equal, and the white paper explains why some devices will earn more and why some devices will earn less. In this case, Tier 1 devices are devices that are located in highly populated areas. And those devices will have the potential to earn more. The next criteria tells you about being the first device in an area, and that is also known as being the lead sensor, and how that maximizes the device's earnings. So you now have the important information from the white paper as to the placement of the device to gain the maximum rewards. So let's say we can get a sensor, we can place it in a maximum earning situation. How long can we get these maximum earnings? This is extremely important because we know the total amount of the pot, but as the project grows and more people participate, there's more slices of pie to divvy out. So the pie slices continue to get smaller, meaning the earnings start to diminish. This is going to be significant to determining how long it may take for you to break even. So after all of those considerations, we still have the external consideration of the value of the coin that lingers in the background. And this is the big unknown. You know the value of the coin currently, and you hope the value will explode exponentially, but it can also decrease in value, and that's a risk that must be considered. So there you have it. Understanding the opportunity is paramount. Knowing what to look for on the white paper will allow you to make an informed decision. If you drill down and understand what factors determine maximum output, the tokenomics, and saturation numbers of the project, you'll be ahead of the game. If you believe in a project and believe the project can eventually be profitable over time, plug and play opportunities allow us to accumulate crypto, and if we're right about the project, the underlying crypto will consistently pay dividends for owning the plug and play device. Once you break even, plug and play crypto generated is probably one of the best passive income stream opportunities that we all should have as part of our portfolios. This is just the beginning of plug and play opportunities. If you think you missed the boat on helium or PLANETWATCH, just take the time to understand how to evaluate the white paper so that when other projects come along, you can quickly evaluate, take action, earn. If you like this type of content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you're notified when I drop new videos. Please also take the time to press that like button, or you can even press the dislike button because all interaction counts. As always, thanks for your time, as I know you could be any other place right now. Take care.